as the first test session is about to begin, it's time again for me, Graham Robson, to say welcome to all of you to this, the test and publicity day for the 1990 Vecta Fast Forward Challenge. Someone, somehow, in 1990 is going to win the Vecta Fast Forward Challenge. And for those of you who don't know, if you don't know, you've been living on another planet in the last few months. Vecta is the name of the most advanced anti-theft system in the business, and there's a lot more information about Vecta systems to be had if you go across and talk to the salespeople in the Atlantic Suite on the other side. So that is welcome from all of us, particularly from Vecta. It looks like being a very interesting day.
We should in fact have 54 separate potential winners, and there will be 53 losers. In order that the people watching could see that you're all such good losers, when the winner is announced, would everybody else applaud and go, "Oh, I'm glad it's not me." Mike McManus is Marketing Director of Barclaycard, and I think, Mike, it would be a good idea if you could just very briefly tell us what the competition was about for anyone who's done.
Last October, Barclaycard ran this competition with Vecta. You might be interested to learn that we had 108,000 entries, and we've now had our 54 winners who've had their Vecta systems fitted. It's now time to decide who wins the actual car itself. Noel Edmonds is going to do the draw, so I'll pass it back to Noel. Thank you.
I've nothing to gain from this other than losing a lot of friends down here. So, the winner of the car on the truck under the blue shroud, somewhat appropriately, is R.J. Ford. Is R.J. Ford here? I don't believe it.
Where the hell were you when we were trying to do our prestigious presentation?
Up there, watching, up on the top, watching you.
Up on the top watching?
Yeah.
Have you got any comment to make about this great stroke of good fortune?
Yeah, delighted, obviously. Very pleased.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
See this guy here? They tell you the value of that Irish scooter.
The Vecta takeover at Brands Hatch was a very exciting, action-packed day, especially for the winner of the Fiesta XR2i, presented by Vecta, along with the other 53 winners, who each had a Vecta anti-theft system fitted by our engineers. This cavalcade of Vecta and police security is certainly one way to protect your vehicle from theft, although somewhat impractical to say the least. If we now remove the Vecta and police protection, you would think the Fiesta could more easily be stolen. Not so. This vehicle remains very well protected. The answer is a Vecta anti-theft system fitted to this car before it even left the showroom. Vecta protects your vehicle night and day, requiring no power and no maintenance. Only a tow rope or trailer can defeat Vecta. As we're featuring a Ford Fiesta, Vecta wish to applaud the far-sightedness of Ford UK, who are fitting alarms to certain models in their range as standard. On the other hand, always remember, any alarm system without a Vecta feature will not prevent your vehicle from being stolen. One small but very important window sticker says it all. Vecta protected. Unlike ordinary alarm devices, a Vecta security system cannot be disarmed unless the thief's an auto wiring expert with the most up-to-date testing equipment and a great deal of time to spare. Most important of all, the thief must be left undisturbed for that amount of time, which is highly unlikely. In fact, we would say almost impossible. Thieves take minutes to steal vehicles, not hours, which is what Vecta gives you. Some high-performance vehicles, like this superb Turbo Technics 170-mile-per-hour Minka, and the 150-mile-per-hour Panther Solo are now being fitted with the revolutionary Vecta anti-theft system to prevent the owners losing their prized possessions. The Vecta system is a small price to pay for total peace of mind, knowing that if a Vecta system is fitted to your vehicle, it will not be listed as one of the 400,000 cars which are stolen each year. Vecta and Vecta VIP, the key to total vehicle security 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. For further information on all Vecta products, pick up a copy of the comprehensive literature pack from your local distributor, or write direct to Lift Sonic Limited, P.O. Box 737, Chelmsford, Essex, CM1 3ST. Remember, there is only one name when it comes to total vehicle security. The brand leader, Vecta. And before you finally switch off, let's consider for a moment some of the hard facts of life. We hope that you now have an insight into the Vecta system and are beginning to understand its devastating implications to an auto thief. If that is so, you will know Vecta is the answer. But what about the problem? Well, here are some of the aspects of why auto crime is so popular and lucrative in the UK, along with why insurance premiums leave much to be desired, even if we've been lucky and not had a break-in or a vehicle stolen. Unfortunately, the tools required to break into or steal a vehicle can be found in the home or purchased very cheaply in a hardware shop or garden centre. The rewards for stealing a vehicle are great, and in relation to many other crimes, the penalties are quite small. This unfortunate combination can only increase auto crime figures in the UK. The joyriders of today, when they learn how easy it is to steal vehicles, will quickly become the professional thieves of tomorrow. They will be fast and efficient, and your vehicle will be unlocked, disarmed and stolen under your nose, unless fitted with a Vecta system, of course. It is not only your vehicle being stolen that you have to worry about. It's the fact that a stolen vehicle being driven by a thief is 200 times more liable to be in an auto accident than when you drive it yourself. Now let's look at your insurance premium. Over 400,000 cars are stolen each year. Some are found, most are not. Over 650,000 vehicles are broken into each year, and it's not getting any better. The 67,968 vehicles stolen in London last year alone represents a staggering £350 million payout by insurance companies. Imagine the incredible payout across the country as a whole. Birmingham, Manchester, Leeds, Glasgow and Sheffield, to mention but a few of the larger conurbations where auto crime is a continuing problem. I'm sorry if this information has worried or upset you, but far wiser to know what you're up against than to stick your head in the sand and have your vehicle stolen. We hope that as you look out of your window, your vehicle is looking back at you. Fit a Vecta system now, before it's too late.